Hi guys! To see how to make this motion graphic, watch this video. Make a new composition with dimension of 5000 to 1080. We can move the CTI whenever we like and press N key to close the timeline. We need some guideline right now, so we can use proportional grid for short time. Now we use pen with no fill. But for a stroke, it's better to have a red stroke for short time. Just be careful to disable Retro Bezier. It's really easy. Click and drag. Click and drag. You can draw your own path too. Right now, disable the proportional grid. Click outside the layer. We need a small circle with fill and no stroke. Put the circle on the path and you can press S to decrease the scale of this circle. Set the anchor point in middle of the circle. So it's time to rename the name of the folders. One folder named path and another is circle. In the folder path content path 1, we need a keyframe. Move the CTI to start point and click on a stopwatch and press Ctrl C keys. On the folder of circle, press P to show position and press Ctrl V to paste the path. Press Alt key to move these keyframes. Then select all the keys and make them easy. Right now, this circle can move forward this path, but we don't want this. We have to make changes. So open the folder path and click on Add and Trim Path. In the Trim Path, we can see start and end. By increase and decrease the start and end items, we can make this path as a tail of this circle. Click on their stopwatches and then change the percentages. Move the CTI through the timeline and check the numbers again. And in the taper part, we have start lengths and end lengths. By changing these two items, we can manage the tail and we can have thinner tail at the end. And now, select all the keys and make them easy. Press a space key to see a preview. As we can see, some part needs more changes. Whenever needs changes, we can press space key and add more keyframes. Right now, select all layers and right-click and pre-compose. To have a pre-composition, add this composition. Press Ctrl and K keys to change the dimension of this composition. The width dimension changed to 1920. As we can see, this pre-composition is larger than the composition, and we can shift this pre-composition in this composition. Press P to show the position. Click on the stopwatch. Move the CTI through the timeline and move the pre-composition. As we can see, the circle in middle of the composition. Select all the keyframes and make them easy by pressing F9. It's time to use Type tool. Move the CTI and use Type tool to write something that we want, and then find the best position for your text. It's time to decide when is the start and end point of this text layer. For cut out the layer, you can press Ctrl+Shift+D to cut out this layer and delete other part. The interesting part is to use Effect and Preset for text layer. I search Blur and Fade in. By pressing U key on text layer, we can see the keyframes and we can set as we want. Here we need another text layer. We can take a copy of previous text layer by pressing Ctrl and D on the text layer. But then we can change the text. Find best place for your text. And it's done. Enjoy it.